I'm RyanLally, your host for American Dream TV. Today we're going to learn about the history and tradition of the Grosse Pointe communities and what keeps people coming back generation after generation to live their version of their American dream. Our first stop is the Grosse Pointe Historical Society. Hey Leslie, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having us. Tell me, you're Harvard educated, you've lived abroad, you earned a PhD. You could live anywhere. What brought you back to Grosse Pointe to live out your American dream?
It is the American dream to live in Grosse Pointe. I feel so comfortable here, but what initially drew me was the beautiful architecture. I mean, this home was built in 1850 by the French settlers, and it was in danger of getting knocked down. So I heard about it and thought, I have to have it. I vied for it with about 100 other people, and I committed to restoring it. So you'll notice the wood is from 1850. Detroit used to be a beautiful forest, and so it was literally milled on site.
Wow.
This home is the second oldest house in Grosse Pointe. It was built by the Cadieux brothers in 1850, and you can even see on one of the window panes, the daughter of the house carved her initials and her name with her diamond ring because she had heard that diamonds were stronger than glass. This whole area was covered with water, and then retreating glacial ice carved the lake, carved the hill of Grosse Pointe Farms, and the Native Americans lived here for so many years, using it as a hunting ground. Then you know the French furriers came in the 1600s, and they developed ribbon farms that were maybe a mile long that went from the waterfront inland. And then we all know the great industrialists had their mansions, which led the way to the beautiful neighborhoods we have today that you and I both love.
That's right, yes. Thanks, Leslie. Thanks for joining us and for showing us your beautiful home. And it's such a gem to have in the community.
Thank you. You're a gem, too.
So we just heard from Leslie Wagner at the Grosse Pointe Historical Society, and now we're at the northeast point of Grosse Pointe, Gockler Point, which used to be marshland, and the Ford family developed this so they could live out their American dream. We're here with Tommy.
Welcome.
You're the Director of Communication Engagement.
That is correct.
Tell us what you know about the Edsel and Eleanor Ford House.
Yeah, so the Edsel and Eleanor Ford House originally started as an idea of Henry Ford's. He was looking for a permanent home. As we know, he settled on Dearborn with Fairlane, but the property was still in his name here. He ultimately sold the property to his son Edsel, and Edsel and Eleanor worked very tightly with famed architect Albert Kahn and Jensen, who did the landscaping, to really build this unique sort of Cotswold, English-inspired estate here in Gockler Point. They raised their family here, they celebrated birthdays and anniversaries, and really became a key part of this community. And when Eleanor passed in the 70s, she set up a trust to ensure that this property would be maintained in perpetuity as a place for people of Grosse Pointe, Southeast Michigan, and all over the world to come and feel engaged in history, to learn about the amazing things that happened because of the people who were here, and to find a respite of entertainment, or as we might sometimes say, edutainment. So we use the land every single day for a variety of events. We have grounds tours, house tours, combination tours, of course, and then throughout the year we'll try to do themed events to different holidays or different events that may have happened during Eleanor's time.
Well, thank you for taking your time out and giving us a tour of the grounds and sharing your knowledge with us.
You're absolutely welcome.
Let's grab dinner at the Continental sometime.
That sounds like a good plan. I'll see you there.
Yeah, thanks.